Hallo zusammen, herzlich willkommen zurück zu einer neuen Folge Red Dead Redemption 2. Ja, die letzte Folge war sehr krass, würde ich sagen. Also die hat mich ziemlich überrascht, muss ich sagen. Ich würde jetzt, glaube ich, hier ganz gerne mal zum Friseur. Hier kann ich auch rein. Und würde Arthur gerne mal wieder einen neuen Haarschnitt verpassen. So, und auch den Bart mal wieder neu machen lassen. Was machen wir denn hier? Das ist eigentlich ganz cool. Hoch, warum möchte ich denn jetzt speichern? Na gut. So, und Werte gucken wir auch mal noch, was wir ihm da verpassen. Oha, na, ich hätte gesagt, so ganz ohne ist auch nichts bei ihm. Was eine Auswahl hier. Eieieiei. Nein, die sehen alle doof aus. Ich würde sagen, wir schneiden einfach nur den Bart etwas kürzer. Wir gehen mal auf eine Länge von 3. Das ist wirklich eklig. Der hat uns gerade erzählt, dass er einem anderen Käfer aus dem Bad rausholen musste. Blah. Hier unten ist noch eine fremde Person. Ich würde aber ganz gerne heute bei Sadie weitermachen. Mit der Story. Ich bin ja auch mal gespannt, wie die anderen dann darauf reagieren, dass Arthur nicht bei bester Gesundheit ist. Das muss er denen ja eigentlich dann auch mal irgendwie sagen und mitteilen. Er ist ja einfach jetzt nicht mehr so fit, wie er sonst gewesen ist. Das darf man nicht vergessen. So.
I put my savings into booze again. What an idiot.
Any problems coming in?
Nah.
Guess they know now we ain't in the city.
Who, Mr. Milton's friends?
Yeah, they've had patrols out ever since you boys disappeared. Well, at least you're alive.
For now, yeah.
What happened in,
Guama?
Yeah.
Nothing nice.
What happened to Dutch? Because he seems...
I don't know. Seems as what began happening in Blackwater began happening years ago, maybe. A slow decline, I guess.
What do you mean?
I ain't quite sure. What happened here?
I started gathering people up as best I could after you boys left. And John, you know that part.
I do.
And Hosea?
So that too.
Hell, we got Lenny's body out as well. Robbed the morgue and buried them together. Follow me. Yeah.
Ja, hier passiert so einiges in der letzten Zeit.
So, what's your plan here?
Well, I figure before we do anything, we need to make sure John's even still at this prison.
And how do we do that?
We need to get up high enough to get a proper look at the place.
What? It's on an island, ain't it? Unless you're planning on learning how to fly.
That's exactly what we're gonna do. I found us a hot air balloon.
You ain't serious.
Now, the pilot, or whatever you call him, he thinks we're just in it for a lesson. Bit of a tour. He's quite the character. I think you'll like him.
You know, I'm impressed. You really stepped things up, ain't you?
Hey, we didn't know if you was even coming back. Whole thing hit folks real hard. You can see it. Heron's gone falling fully into the bottle. Strauss is a bag of nerves. Swanson's actually gone and cleaned up his act. So I guess it ain't all gone to shit. I'm just happy you boys were able to find us. Javier said he got the letter I left at the post office.
That was a good idea.
Until the Pinkertons showed up. Oh, by the way, I've been hunting O'Driscoll boys. Killed 2 of the sons of bitches at a campsite last week.
What?
Yeah, seems they've drifted down this way now.
You're a busy woman, Sadie Adler.
Oh, she a beauty, ain't she?
From here on the ground, yes.
Mr. Bullard? Mr. Bullard.
Ah, Mrs. Adler! It's good to see you. Good to see you.
This is my friend I told you about, Mr. Morgan.
Ah, yes, Arturo Bullard. At your service, sir. At your service.
Arthur Morgan.
Well, it's a nice, fresh day for flying, sir. A day like today, an Icarus would have made it across the sea. Have you ever flown before, sir?
No.
Oh, it's quite a thing. Quite a thing. Now, put these on and hop in.
Well, ain't she coming?
Well, women can't fly, sir. Are you insane?
They can't.
Oh, no, sir. It does terrible damage to them, to their vapors. I thought everyone knew about that. Why, a delicate flower like Mrs. Adler? Heavens above or below.
Where'd you find this guy?
I told you two would get on.
Are you sure about this?
Certain, sir. Quite certain. Mrs., let us away. Wish us luck. I've only crashed twice. Now, pull on that rope and hope for the best.
You boys have fun.
How did you get out of this?
Okay, here goes nothing. Right, time to catch a few vapors of our own. It's a little overcast, but I'm expecting some good wind once we're high enough. We should still have some decent views over the river. Now, one hates to be coarse, but on the subject of ablutions, liquids over the side, solids, do your utmost to levy the situation until we land.
Okay, Mr. Bullard.
I had a client once who fell foul to a rotten oyster on the ascent. A decidedly harrowing experience for all involved. Keep going, sir! We need to get up above the clouds. It really is stunning up there. You'll have seen nothing like it.
Ah ja, guck mal, da unten haben wir bei der Lisbon, bei der Leiste fürs Aufsteigen haben wir diesen kleinen gelben, ja, Strich auf der linken Seite. Seht ihr das?
Oh. My God.
Yes, heavenly indeed. Quite remarkable, isn't it? Feels like we have a nice westerly wind, so keep her around this height. This particular vessel is state-of-the-art, sir. Imported from Europe. Won't find more than a couple of these on this side of the pond.
So long as it works. You sure you shouldn't be doing this?
Oh, not at all. A child could operate this with a little supervision. Besides, Mrs. Adler told me you were very keen to learn the ropes. We have plenty of those.
She did she?
Ja, das ist schon krass. Also so eine Ballonfahrt ist bestimmt auch mal interessant. Ich meine, ich bin ja generell leider noch nie geflogen.
How perfect is this? My mother was a keen student of the Italianate. My brother's called Baldassarre, so you could say I got off lightly.
Look, I'm trying to concentrate here.
Ah, that's better. Look, we can see for miles now.
Ja, das sieht schon krass
Did you
aus.
breakfast in the city this morning, Mr. Morgan?
Not exactly.
Well, I have a boiled egg in my pocket here that you're very welcome to.
I think I'm all right, thank you. Recalling the ablutions discussion.
Well, just say the word.
Und da hinten ist diese Insel, oder was?
So, if I may ask, what got you interested in the pursuit of aviation?
I didn't exactly. Mrs. Adler thought she'd surprise me.
Ah, a very nice woman. And no shrinking violet.
Definitely not.
I prefer slightly more feminine attire on a lady, but variety is the very spice of life, as they say. Or is it, though? Did you know they locked up the man who wrote that in a mental asylum?
I did not, Mr. Bullard.
See that building up ahead on the island? That's the infamous Sisika Penitentiary. We shouldn't fly too near to it, though, sir.
Sorry, we're going in for a closer look.
What do you mean? Mr. Morgan, please, this is most irregular.
Well, you want a happy customer, don't you?
Look, this isn't funny now. What on earth are you doing? The guards are bound to spot us.
Calm down. They won't care if we stay high enough. I'm just looking for a friend of mine.
A friend?
Poor bastard has a habit of being in the wrong place at the wrong time. I heard they got him working the fields in a chain gang.
Dear God. The wind. Well, this is most unusual.
Relax, Mr. Bullard, and here, take over. And keep us well away.
I'll do my best. This filly isn't the easiest to control, you know.
That's not him. Not in this field.
Please hurry.
Is that him? Yep, that's him.
Ah! My God!
What are you doing?
They're shooting at us!
I can see there.
Ascend! Ascend! Didn't I tell you this would happen?
Heieieiei.
Oh my Lord! Ascend!
Son of a bitch!
Ah! The wind speed is picking up. We should stay at this altitude. It's heading northwesterly, so that should take us back to land. Dear God, I'm shaking like a leaf.
We're in the clear now, Mr. Bullard. You can get up.
Good Lord! My heart is pounding! I must say, the specifics of this job were not described to me at all sufficiently.
Well, it's done now.
There's Annesburg.
Sure.
Good Lord, is that Mrs. Adler?
Where?
Being chased.
Yes. Try and get us near.
Will there be more trouble, sir?
I expect so.
I'm starting to rather enjoy this.
Hey, Sadie! Up there!
You're just in time!
Shit, they're O'Driscolls.
Mrs. Adler has a lot to answer for.
Yes, she does.
Was ein Schuss.
That's it. You show them, Mr. Morgan.
What was she thinking, messing with the O'Driscolls right now? That's how you want to do it?
What a day!
Hier hat bestimmt auch noch keiner aus einem Heißluftballon Jagd gemacht. Wow.
Oh my God!
Da ist noch einer. Und da kommt noch mehr.
Just my feet.
Nein, haben sie Sadie erwischt? Ja. Ach nee.